Alrighty, we got Nothing More featuring Lacey Sturm. Best Times. This is part of my reaction.
What's up, everybody? Nothing More featuring Lacey Sturm from Flyleaf.
Flyleaf, yeah, man.
So,
Been a minute.
yeah.
It's been
I mean,
a minute.
she just actually rejoined the band here recently, and they started doing some stuff again.
I don't know.
Yeah, I seen that.
That's cool, though.
Yeah.
I mean Flyleaf, yeah, that was a big song, dude.
It was. Flyleaf was huge for a minute.
Yeah. They were good. They were really good. I honestly, I didn't, when it first popped up, Nothing More featuring Lacey Sturm, I didn't think Flyleaf. It's just been that long, and I just didn't cry. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard the name Flyleaf in a long time.
It's been a couple years, man. Yeah, Nothing More I do like. Those guys are out there just grinding it, bro. Like, they've been out for years grinding it. I don't listen to them as much as other bands. I've always liked what they did, and this is a new video. So I'm like, hey, let's see what the new stuff sounds like. You know what I'm saying?
And Lacey Sturm has one of those voices that's like,
Yeah.
it's her when she's singing.
Yeah,
So,
that's true. That's very true. So I'm definitely excited for this. Best Times, Nothing More featuring Lacey Sturm. Let's get this rolling.
The days pass just like that.
I do like his voice, though. I always have.
When the tide breaks, the waves push back.
like a little duet thing here.
I'm waiting,
Yeah, I do like that, actually.
feeling one last dance.
I'm so tired of tearing down the people I care about. My head's got my heart boxed out, and the world won't let it be.
I felt a rush over me.
It's right here, but out of reach.
It's bittersweet.
All the best times,
They come and go like a dream.
we never know how much they mean.
It's bittersweet.
All the best times, until they leave.
Okay. So one thing I noticed right off the bat, I really like that they're going back and forth.
Yeah.
Because that's generally like a pop and country thing.
Yeah.
Like where in a verse they're doing line to line to line to line. Normally, like it seems in the metal field or the hard rock thing,
Like,
it's like
the guest has like one section of their own.
yeah, they have like
yeah.
their own verse, or they just do the choruses.
Yeah.
But usually, like the singer, the main band that's doing the song is doing the verses, and then they'll share the chorus maybe, and then there's a spot in there for them.
Yeah.
This is more of like a real duet.
Yeah, like a duet, like the whole song is shared. Like they're going back and forth in the verses, and then they're both kind of layering their voices in
Yeah.
the chorus.
Yeah, that's actually, I mean, I'm not saying it hasn't happened, everybody. I'm saying that like you don't hear that as often in the
Yeah.
rock game.
Yeah,
And I actually like it. I mean, listen, she's got a good voice.
she does.
She's got a good voice. She has a very distinct, unique voice. He's obviously got a very good voice. And this is in the realm of, like, for me, of what I understand of Nothing More, like, this is definitely more of a slow, pretty song. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
that duet-y kind of song, and maybe that helps them out a lot. I don't know. I think it's good, though. I think it's good to have this in your repertoire, you know what I'm saying, of
yeah.
music. So, cool, man. I think it's cool.
Not bad.
It's not bad.
They come and go like a dream.
We never know how much they mean.
It's bittersweet.
All the best times, until they leave.
Days pass just like that.
And the rain falls when I look back.
She does have a very distinct voice.
She does.
Are we better off remembering?
Or forgetting how it used to be.
Are we ever gonna get this back?
looks like he is crying. Yeah.
I'm so tired of tearing down the people I care about. My head's got my heart boxed out. We ever gonna get it back? Are we ever gonna get it back? I felt the rush.
That's huge.
It's right here, but out of reach. It's bittersweet. The best times, the best times. They come and go like a dream. We never know.
Ooh, yeah. That kind of this.
It's bittersweet. Yeah, it's bittersweet. All my life passes by.
Okay, hang on. Hang on.
Yeah.
We went a little while on that one.
Yeah.
It was like a constant building.
Yeah.
And I actually I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really digging the song up until this last pre-chorus they did,
Yeah.
and then the way they went into the last pre-chorus, and then like you could feel like almost like there was a little more emotion in the song,
Yep.
and then he started like tearing up in this too, and I was like, okay, that feels a little more
Genuine.
yeah, and then just kept building, and then kept getting a little bit. God dang it!
Are you crying? Are you crying? It's okay. Let him fall.
And then it just kept building and kept getting a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger,
Yeah.
and then she was started doing those background vocals. where
Yeah,
it's
that was
like,
big.
"Ah," and it was
I'll
like,
agree with you
"Ooh,
though.
Yeah, okay.
I wasn't feeling that. It wasn't that it was bad. It wasn't like my cup of tea.
yeah,
Because I didn't listen to Flyleaf that much personally. Like I enjoyed them and I've seen
I listened
them.
to a little bit of Flyleaf.
See, it just wasn't always my thing. I really liked it, but it's just like I was into the heavier shit. You know,
Yeah.
that was what it was. And nothing more for me as a band that's like they have some really amazing shit, dude.
Yeah.
And he and live, energetically wise, like what he's doing on stage as a frontman, they're like wild, dude. And it's a lot of fun. But it's a band I'm not into as much as others.
Yeah,
But with that said, like it started off, I'm like, hey, you know what? There's a lot of people, especially like the Flyleaf audience, is gonna really like this.
Oh, yeah.
Because her voice is iconic, and they're gonna see it, and he sounds great. Not really my thing. Like I wouldn't listen to that earlier.
well, even this I feel like is even a little more. I don't know. It's a little bit different than she usually does too. Like it is her voice, but she's singing just a little bit different.
Oh, she's just singing.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not trying to put any like rock flair to it. It's just a really
Yeah.
nice, clean song. But you're right. It progressed into like where I was like, okay, the band's starting to shine here.
Yeah.
And their band, and nothing more. The band in itself is really, really good. And you can start hearing that like building, and then she's doing those notes. He's looking like he's actually feeling it, and
Yeah.
it changed that whole song.
It changed completely there in the middle.
Yeah, I agree. That makes me appreciate the song a lot more right now. And I'm like, damn, like if the whole song was like grandiose like this, like
But if it was, then you wouldn't get that. You
That's
wouldn't
true.
get that effect.
That's true.
So
You
that
gotta
actually,
build.
getting that effect in the middle and then actually witnessing the song progress and build so much almost makes you appreciate the beginning more.
True. There you go. I like the way you said that. That's just true, man. I mean, it wouldn't be the same song if it was this upbeat the entire song.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right, man.
that's good.
Yeah.
Let me go back a little bit here though.
I don't know what I'm missing on that video. There it is.
There it is.
Best Times, Nothing More, featuring Lacey Sturm. That was actually, listen, I agree with you. I think that built up in a way that was like really nice.
Yeah, I mean, the way actually, it kind of gave me chills at the end, honestly.
Yeah.
And I'm glad because I wasn't feeling it at the beginning. I just couldn't get into the rhythm of the song, and I'm just like, okay, they both sound good. And then, like I said before, I got to almost that halfway point, and it just, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I get
I'd
it
have
now.
to
I
focus
get it
on
now.
like lyrics and shit. I don't really. I'm trying to understand like what that like best times like what did that mean? Because like obviously there's a lot of video going on. You're trying to hear lyrics.
Yeah.
You're gonna miss stuff, and then you have the little girl that comes in with the rose. They were hugging, then they separated, and the roses started dying. And she brought in a rose, cried, tears hit the rose. The rose came back to life. Was it, or, I mean, I just don't know if are we talking about like a separation, a divorce, like I don't know. I'd have to look into that more. Maybe you guys could let us know in the comments. Fans of Nothing More, Lacey Sturm, obviously, if you know something about this that we are missing. But I mean, I'm gonna have to reread the lyrics. I think that it's important sometimes to read those and figure out like what the direction was. And,
Yeah.
he was obviously seemingly crying in the video, which would lend me to believe that this was a very meaningful song to him.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Well, I think for the most part, I think it's just about, relationships or just your life in general.
Sure.
Probably just that celebrating and remembering the best times.
yeah.
You know.
Even though we all deal with hard times.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
I mean, the best times emotionally, even.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's worth looking into. The end changed the song for me, and I agree with you 100%. I would listen to that song now. I don't know if I would have said if it would have stayed the way it was in the
Yeah.
beginning. I don't know if that would be hot on my rotation, if you know what I'm saying. No pun or disrespect, I mean, to either, because they both sounded great.
Oh yeah.
Just not really my cup of tea, but that got big.
It did get
Got
big.
very, very big, and she really shined on like those notes. He sounded fantastic. The band sounded fantastic at the end there, where they were driving it up and up. Can't complain about that. I can't complain.
Towards the end, everything came together, and it really brought it home for me.
Yep.
I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Nothing More featuring Lacey Sturm. Best times, guys. If you like what we do, make sure you follow, like, subscribe. You guys can also donate in our Cash App. Helps us out tremendously. We don't get paid from YouTube for any of this. If you can't, that's cool. Just subscribe. We'd appreciate that more than
Yeah,
anything. We're
and
almost
share
at
with your
4,000.
friends.
We're almost at 4,000.
Almost. We're so close.
We do have a Patreon too, $2 a month. You get all the videos that are blocked from YouTube, as well as the chance of suggesting music.
Yeah.
Taking polls maybe of which songs we're gonna do. That would be awesome if you guys could help support the show that way as well. If not, again, subscribe. That means more than anything. On to the next.